Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Unsung Gamer. Alright guys, it is time for week 2, and this week we have Pittsburgh. Should be a pretty tough battle for us. Pittsburgh is one of those, they're not like a loaded team, but they're a pretty strong team. In fact, they took our San Diego Chargers team down and actually ended up beating us early in the year. We came back and got them in the playoffs, but very tough team, and so I'm expecting a pretty good fight. Actually, I was kind of looking a little bit into the schedule, and surprisingly, our first divisional game is not until like week 5. But we've got the Giants, who's another one of those kind of mid-level teams, and then we hit Houston, who is one of those overloaded, at least on offense, type teams. So we'll have to see kind of how it goes. I'm not going to bother looking at rankings or leaders or anything right now. I'm going to try to start doing those kind of more like quarters of the year, just so we can get into the games a little bit faster. I feel like sometimes I drone on a little bit too long. If there's something really neat I want to show you, I'll show you. But yeah, I'm not going to do it just out of habit. Seattle. Wow, Seattle beat the Raiders. Atlanta over New Orleans. Dallas over Buffalo. Green Bay over Philly. Our turn. So Pittsburgh's got a good running game. They've got a pretty good passing game. Their defense is stout. The Rams are going to have to be hitting on all cylinders. We do have the advantage that we're not to that point where the difficulty starts to ramp up, and so maybe we can get a little boost from that, but I don't know. All right, brought him down. Rod Woodson. Oh yeah, Newman, that's right. I'm still like living in the course. First down. Still kind of living in the last season, trying to get my brain wrapped around that I don't actually use the corner, I use the safety now. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Please block, yes. That'd like to have been bad. All right, let's see. I'm going to call their shotgun. Well, they called a shotgun. Did they call that one? Yes, they did. All right, a little bit of luck there. Uh-oh. I don't even know who backs Neil O'Donnell up. Mike Tomczak. He's decent, I think, if I remember. Uh-oh. I don't think I'm gonna get there. He's throwing. He's launching to Graham. I am running wide open, hoping to catch up. Whoa, that was way overthrown. Okay. We'll take that. Okay, I'll take Conlon. He's my best offensive player. Maybe we can break down line just a little bit. I don't have any just pathetic players on defense, but I've got like no stars. Everybody's just okay. All right, let's let the bus run against his future team here. Of course. Of course, puts us in a bad spot starting out. Let's see. We're going to run left this time. Let's see. Let's see if we can do anything. I know their defense is really stout, so I just don't want to get myself in a position where I have to throw. I'd like to be able to throw just because I can. All right, Ellard's open. Catch somehow. Great catch, actually. He's our best possession type receiver. All right, going back to the bus. And they are going right back to what they did before, which was to stop me. Let's go flare. See if I can break them up a little bit here. Well, look who's running open again. All right, first down. Breaking them up again. Just kind of trying not to lose out on running, but finally. The bust down to the 5. Big 10-yard gain. I'm going to go shotgun here. Oh, actually, I could have run the other. I forgot I switched that 4-receiver set play. All right, we're going for it. Yes, touchdown. That's one of the things I was scared to do using Humphreys and definitely using Zolak. But, you know, that's one of the things I was kind of scared to do because I didn't have enough arm strength to kind of zip those in there. But Everett does. The only question with him is, will he actually throw it to the receiver? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Okay. I'm going to kick off with Zendejas. I'm going to keep calling him Zendejas because I don't really know how to pronounce that name. And I am far too lazy to go look it up on Google and have it translated to me. Well, it wouldn't really be translating it. Have it speak it to me so I would understand what they're saying or how to pronounce it. All right. Good, good, good. All right, we're going to see. Now, sense would dictate that they probably should throw it here, but... And they do. Hey, knocked it down. Great. I'm thinking us taking out Neil O'Donnell is probably a big factor in what's going on right now. He is not. He's going to throw. Okay, that's good. 9-yard gain, stopped him. Perfect. Okay, Conlon. Get him? Nope. I wasn't looking really closely to see if I saw the X hit the ground. Uh-oh. A little concerned about Kenshin there running, but I need him, so he's just going to have to. All right. Good block, good block. 8 yards. We'll take it. We will take it. I think I said it in the last game. The runs here are not the quick hits that I'm used to. They're a little more power runs. Ooh, duped him.
First down.
The bus with a little twitch there. All right, we're going to go 4-receiver set here. This is our new play. All right, Kenshin's running open. Big first down. And that is the reason why he is playing the fullback position, because he's the one going out on those routes. Oh boy. I feel like I'm in no man's land. I'm gonna run it. Okay. And 2-yard gain on the 1. Let's do it again. And touchdown. Okay, I was a little nervous about that one, but it went through. It went through. We're good. Okay. We got a pretty good kick on there. I'm trying to keep Woodson deep. My preference is for him to take the touchback every time because he's so fast. He can just, I mean, if he gets by your first level, he's good enough. He can get all the way by. Let's do some defense of the shotgun. Not the right one to call, of course. And Merrill Hodge. And we stopped him. Okay, I'm going to call pass defense. I just can't help but think they've got to want to throw. Oh, look at Tom Zach there with a good throw. Pretty good throw anyway. Okay, they picked a play. I'm going to go shotgun. I'm just trying to keep everything in front of me. You know, don't want nothing deep, nothing cheap. Second quarter, all we got to do is keep him out of the end zone. I called a shotgun. Maybe I got him. Yep. And down goes Tom Zach. All right, I'm going to call the quarterback roll. And that is not the play they picked, but just keep it all in front. Whoa, what a bad throw. And punt it away with 6 seconds left to go. Obviously, I don't have enough time to do anything with it, but... Oh, I blocked. Oh, come on. Could we? Could we? Yeah, nah, not with Roman Pfeiffer, we couldn't. Let's just be honest. I don't have anybody on defense that's that fast. Almost forgot to skip that. So we're sitting at Bettis with 8 carries, 31 yards. I mean, obviously his average is badly hurt because of the they called several plays that he's run, so that's hurt a little bit. And then of course, two rushes at the goal line to get in. Everett, 100% completion percentage, 118 yards. Of course, 1 touchdown for him and for Bettis. So not terrible right now. Would like to see a little bit more offense, but right now I will take it. So far, no cardinal sins. All right. And I'm going to go back to the bus. I like this play a lot. It's a pretty good one. I like the outside the tackle. Oh, yeah. First down. That's what we wanted to see. Okay, so now that we've done that, we've got them loosened up a little bit, I'm going to go motion. See if we can hit a deep one. Nothing deep, but Mr. Anderson is wide open. Oh, he must be in bad condition. First down. He did not get moving too quick. He did okay in the last game, but I mean, condition I don't think changes just based on play, but I know that good play can drag you out of bad condition. Let's see. Well, that didn't work out. Let's pitch it to the bus here, going to the right. All right, big first down. First down. All right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go shotgun here. Ready, set, put. Don't particularly like any of this. Intercepted. That was stupid. That was stupid. I thought I'd hit it one more time to go. I should have. I got a little bit too full of myself there. Uh-oh. And there goes Foster. So instead of going in and kind of laying this out to where we should just pretty much cruise to the win, I made a bad decision, and now we're fighting to keep them out of the end zone. Oh, what a catch. First down. All right. Ready, 3, 2. Put. I got stopped. Touchdown. Well, there you go. Well, let's see. Well, I didn't do nothing. Boinked it in. All right. Well, they'll kick off. We got a chance to come back. I've just got to not make stupid mistakes like that. All right, 18-yard return. Good hard run there. All right, let's go flare. Obviously, after throwing a pick, the first thing I want to do is get back and throw a touchdown. And Ellard is open, and oh, he missed it. I'm hoping Everett did not suddenly go bad. Ellard open again. Oh man, just a little over outside of his reach. Oh boy. Ellard is open. I have been trying to hit him 3 plays in a row. Down to the 1 or 2. 66-yard gain. Finally hit him on a deep one, though. All right, so that's going to put us here. I am going to... All right, Price is open. Touchdown. Okay. There's just a compulsion when you throw a pick. You really want to come back and throw a touchdown, and so feel a little bit better about that. All right. Zendejas to kick off. May have got that a little bit short. Yep, here comes Woodson. All right, 14-yard return. We can do that. Okay. Had to go deep with both of them. Obviously, I called run defense. Tom Zach was kind of way off the mark, and I got away, started calling run defenses. Now they're calling passes every down. All right, 3 yards loss on that pass. Take that. I'm going to go with the shotgun, I think. All right, maybe we got him. Yep. Oh, yeah. Now that's what we needed. Touchdown. That's exactly what we needed. Get ourselves kind of back out in a decent lead. Make it really hard for him to come back. All right. Let's see if we can keep Woodson back there in the end zone. I'm kind of glad. I hope you guys liked the highlight reel instead of the player of the game thing. I've done this for a while at this point, and I don't know why I hadn't thought about just doing highlights, but I mean, part of doing the player of the game is I was like, man, you miss out on some of the really cool plays, and so doing this gives me a chance to just show some of the better plays of the game. In fact, there were so many highlights, I had to leave some out. I just had to pick some of the ones I liked the best. Because obviously I do it in a short, and you've only got, minute at the max. All right, let's see. I'm going to call the shotgun play. They called a shotgun play. I think they have a shotgun run, but they didn't use it. They went to the pass. Took him down. Obviously, they're going to go for it because what choice do they have? I'm calling the shotgun again. Okay, all we got to do, keep them from scoring. Okay. Well, obviously, as close as we are here, you guys know what I'm doing. Zip it out there to Kenshin. All right, I'll take it. 5-yard gain, especially on a screaming play like that.
Red 24.
All right. Mr. Anderson.
Touchdown.
Mr. Anderson. All right. Another 3-touchdown day for Jim Everett. All right, we're going to boot it. I haven't really looked at that. They've got that top run on the left. I may use that. Or I now need to call a defensive play. I'm just sitting here looking at the how it's written up. I kind of like having a quick hit play besides just the one up the. Oh my goodness, we actually picked off a pass. I can't believe it. Although I don't know, I like that power the way it runs too. That power runs pretty good. I don't know though, quick hit. Yep, you guys can call all your timeouts, whatever you want to do.
Red 24. Red 24.
Oh man. Oh, if I could have cut that angle just a little bit better, I think I'd have scored. I think I would have scored.
Blue 48. Blue 48.
9 yards. I don't see any reason not to let the bus get another score. Do you guys? And touchdown. And here come the Rams dropping the hammer. Of course, don't get too excited. I've already explained this. As the season goes on, the difficulty ramps up, so it's not going to be like this every game. This is one of them where you kind of go ahead and try to make hay while the sun shines. Whoa, I like to screw that up. But he will definitely take a touchback there. All right. Gonna call the shotgun defense. It's really all I can do. Just kind of stay back and try not to give up anything deep. Oh my goodness. All right, just get out of bounds. Well, I mean, I don't see any reason not to throw it at this point. I mean, we're literally just padding stats at this point, but oh my goodness, Kenshin into the end zone touchdown. Woo. I'm enjoying it now while I can, because I know later in the year it's not going to be this easy. And whoa, I did not even realize, but yeah, that was a 35-point fourth quarter. Holy smokes. So Bettis 15 carries, 90 yards. I didn't know he was that close, but you know, he did get a couple touchdowns. Very good day for him. 270 yards passing for Everett. He had a little bit of a wonky spell kind of in the middle, and then at the end, he just hitting everything. Ellard, 3 big catches, 132 yards. We spread that around. Several people caught touchdowns. Yeah, that's a pretty good game. And then, what, 159 yards total allowed, 1 score. Obviously, Foster was the catalyst for that one. Tomczak, I have to say, for throwing 2 interceptions at the end of the game, he did better than I expected him to. So, pretty good win there for us. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish out that. But while I'm letting the rest of the, making sure I ain't going past, while I'm letting the rest of the schedule kind of finish out. So, guys, yeah, that'll be it for week 2. If you like this kind of content, hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next game.